Has to be a kid because he's so busy catering to me.
Like and subscribe right now, or this spider will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Since 2012, My 600-Pound Life has been one of the most popular shows on the TLC network. Many people have been inspired by the show over the years, but just like every reality show, things aren't always as they appear. Usually, they're so bad that it can result in the cancellation of the show, and the same thing has happened in My 600-Pound Life as well. Here are some of the reasons for the cancellation of the show. Dark side of Megalomedia. The production company, Megalomedia, has caused a lot of controversy since My 600-Pound Life first aired in 2012, but the company came under fire only this year. It was sued by 10 former cast members of the show by late April 2020 for a variety of reasons. The first lawsuit that was filed by the family of deceased cast member James L.B. Bonner, who committed suicide in 2018. His family accused the production company of grave negligence, alleging that the firm failed to provide Bonner with proper mental health care while filming, even though he showed serious signs of depression, as have many other former cast members. Bonner's family also accused Megalomedia of forcing him into filming when he was not ready. Among the people who sued the firm is Jean Covey, who was the first person on the show to quit the program during filming. She claimed that the company forced her to continue filming despite her wishing to leave the show after the death of her father. Covey also claimed that Megalomedia lied about covering medical bills totaling more than $70,000 for her.
I didn't get fat overnight. It's not going to take a couple weeks or a month or whatever. Everybody's different.
Similarly, according to Anjanette Whaley, she had to pay thousands of dollars in medical bills despite the production company assuring her that it would be covered by them. Negligence towards patients. Other cast members who have filed lawsuits against the show's production company include Gina Krasley, who claims that the procedures that Megalomedia is providing to the patients did not provide psychological evaluation or adequate mental health services during filming. She also claimed that the company failed to properly train employees regarding depression and inform them of the known risk of suicide associated with the extreme weight loss diets patients must follow. Dottie Perkins also claimed that Megalomedia lied about her weight and accused them of editing her episode in a way that made it look like she was gaining weight, when on contrary, she was losing it. The second transgender person to appear on the show claimed she was forced to shave her face on camera, which left her feeling suicidal and led her to kick the camera crew out of her house. Nicole Lewis sued the production firm for fraud, saying they agreed to cover her skin removal surgery and rent, but never paid, and then refused to react when she inquired about the funds, with several other cast members making similar accusations. Something is unquestionably amiss behind the scenes of My 600-Pound Life, and it may only be a matter of time until the program is canceled. Things aren't always what they look like. It's no secret that things on reality shows aren't always as they seem, but behind the scenes of TLC's popular reality series, My 600-Pound Life, it appears that things are a lot worse than anybody could have anticipated. Production has been on hold for some months, and the show has recently received a lot of criticism. It's now no secret to the fans that their practices behind the camera are contrary to what they show on camera. The reality show began in 2012 as a 5-part miniseries starring 4 morbidly obese patients, but due to its popularity, new episodes were quickly filmed, and eventually, TLC decided to create a spin-off show in addition to the main show in an attempt to update the viewers on the progress the patients have made following the first year of their weight loss journey. The idea of the spin-off was quite inspiring for both the participants and the audience, but not every patient's progress was shown. For example, Season 3's Amber Ratchty had a major spat with the production company after her stint on the program, revealing in a very sarcastic way when giving an interview that producers were late, reshot difficult-to-replicate parts, and acted like bullies. Moreover, she claimed that it was practically impossible to say no to anything because they would always threaten the patients. For instance, when she mentioned that she didn't want to be breached, they threatened to postpone or cancel her surgery. However, Ratchty made it clear that she had no regrets about having the surgery because it completely changed her life, and she emphasized that the show's surgeon, affectionately known as Dr. Nell by his patients, is truly amazing. Even though Rashti has claimed that she's had an amazing time on the show, there must be something dark going on behind the camera that the show and the production company have received lots of criticism in recent months. Dr. Now ain't invincible. There appears to be just one person who's not mentioned in any of the negative talk, and that is Dr. Now. But what everyone is concerned about is what will they do if Dr. Now one day cannot help these patients. Viewers and cast members alike adore the Texas-based no-nonsense bariatric surgeon for his caring yet forthright demeanor, and it's difficult to envision the program without him. During his long career, the doctor has conducted over 2,000 weight loss procedures. He knows what he's doing, having performed surgery on some of the world's most difficult patients. The born surgeon is a pioneer in the profession, performing both general and vascular surgeries in addition to bariatric ones. His abilities are the reason why his patients travel from all over the country to Houston to receive their therapy, and some even relocate for the year-long term of the program. However, many fans of the doctor now appear to be unaware that he's already in his mid-70s. He graduated from Tehran University in Iran with a doctorate in medicine in 1970, then moved to the United States to continue his training and never left, allowing the popular surgeon to look back on a career spanning 5 decades, indicating that he may want to retire soon. Although he has passed on his knowledge to other surgeons, the show might not live on without him, especially considering that it was his son who came up with the idea in the first place. Contestants exploited. As the seasons progressed, the show became infamous for the graphic bathroom scenes included in every episode. These were meant to demonstrate how difficult it was for cast members to attend to their hygienic needs, so they were shown using the restroom and taking a shower without clothing and with minimal censorship. Alternatively, if a patient couldn't fit in the bathroom or was bedridden, they were shown to use a bedpan, get a sponge bath, or even be bathed outside with a garden hose. These scenes were humiliating for the people appearing on the show, but producers appeared to believe that it was an important part of their show that viewers wouldn't want to miss. While some viewers like these sequences, others believe they are needless and serve only to humiliate the patients. The noose tightens on the Megalomedia and My 600-Pound Life, as the production company behind the series is facing several accusations, ranging from fraud to gross negligence. Threatening to withhold payment for surgery is also reported if the firm didn't get the footage they wanted, as Starcasm reported. The latest person to sue Megalomedia is Alicia Kurgan, who alleges that the production company threatened to withhold payment for the surgery. She also claimed that they initially promised to cover her surgical costs, but then broke their word, which many other cast members have also claimed. In May 2020, Starcasm reported that a judge granted the cast members' request to consolidate the majority of the lawsuits, making the situation more difficult for Megalomedia to handle. There's no denying that the show has helped some of the cast members turn their lives around by introducing them to Dr. Now, but many of the former members who are currently involved in the lawsuit admit that the show has been heavily criticized for the way it portrays its subjects. Many have accused the show of supporting fat phobia and exploiting larger people with significant trauma for profit. Among the critics is social justice writer Derek Clifton, who wrote an opinion piece for NBC miniseries criticizing the show. While some have argued that My 600-Pound Life has depicted individuals with more compassion than shows like Biggest Loser, as well as being more medically safe, author Roxane Gay also pointed out that they could still do a whole lot better. As she said, I tell you that the world is full of large individuals whose stories need to be presented in a way that isn't as exploitative as My 600-Pound Life, which I hate watch. Legal issue? Something. If you're fighting a strong production business, you need a very proficient lawyer. Tony Busby, a high-profile and well-known Texas lawyer, is defending the subjects of My 600-Pound Life who are suing Megalomedia. Busby said that he wants to end the show with the consolidated lawsuits, adding, I've spent my career changing corporate practices, and I rarely lose. Doctors are supposed to be medical professionals focused on patients' welfare, not instigators of ratings. Busby acknowledges that the show is incredibly successful, but it also causes havoc in people's lives who appear on it owing to the utter lack of aftercare and the way cast members are treated. In the last week of March, Megalomedia finally told a Hollywood Reporter that they had stopped filming and next season will be complying with government guidelines. The production company claimed that the health and safety of Megalomedia show's participants and employees is always their top priority. However, the allegations against the company only served to further tarnish their already tarnished image, and production was halted. That's all for today's viewers with Why My 600-Pound Life Just Got Cancelled. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, leave a comment below and hit the like button. Last but not least, don't forget to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our channel for our latest videos.